Welcome. Today I have a new plan for practice routine. I'm going to try to refrain from like counting my runs. I'm going to try to just practice to the extent of what I feel is right. Because I feel like if I set like a goal, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do this run like 8 times, and then eventually work my way up to doing this run like once. I can either underwork or overwork myself. So today I'm testing out a different practice method. Or I'm not really, I guess I'm just like throwing it away, I guess, for today. We'll see how it goes. I also think I might practice this last part here as well. Because if I could fluke it and get to here, I definitely don't want to die here. I mean, it's unlikely I beat it, but if you practice enough, it's like almost inevitable. A little practice can't hurt. Whew, that was close. I almost just died on the words. Fingers. Oh, they need to warm up a little more. I feel like they're clicking precisely, but they're just not warmed up enough to spam. See, that spam just doesn't feel fluid. It's always the spams though. While I'm warming up, it's always just the spams. I don't have to worry about it. When I actually get here from 0, I'll be warmed up. see if we can do that like one more time. Actually, let's do it from 81. like a certain hack on that's changing gameplay? No, I don't. Bro! It's like the 4th time that's happened. Like, of the 4 times that I got there, that's the exact same thing that happened. I just cannot spam today. What if I try alternating? Bro, of course the only time I try to use alternating, it actually works. There we go. Today is gonna be a nightmare. this little spam. I just want to warm up already. There we go. Hey. Bruh. Nice. Does that mean we can start from 0? Dude, right as you joined. Dude, I had full belief in myself. Come on. 28 to 93. I think the highest was 147 there. Dang. Yeah, that was from 28. Yeah. Woo. That's crazy. Oh, all right. I was actually just barely going to start from 0. What should I call you instead of No Hesitation? I think I've gotten a few nicknames like Hezzy or something. You can call me that, I guess. I like that one. Hezzy, like Hesi. Hesi, like my my username. Anyways, how are you? What's going on? I'm doing pretty good. Trying something different today. Instead of like counting my runs and being like, oh, I need to do this 8 times, or I need to do this one 6 times. I'm just going off feeling. Because that way, the other way, I could either over practice or under practice. This way, I can go off the feeling and be like, I'm pretty confident with that. So. Bro! I knew that spam was gonna get me. Come on. First drop attempt was crazy though. Bro, my finger just wasn't working. Ugh. Okay. Now I definitely need to practice that. First drop attempt though, that is crazy. Let's see what you would have gotten if you hadn't have died there. Actually, yeah, let's do that. 47 is actually the one right before it. See, I'm gonna start from 47. Okay. Here we go. Don't die at 65. And of course I died at 65. Yeah, in the copy it says 66, but that's actually 65 in the real level. Bruh. Almost getting to the cube though, at the first drop attempt. Bro. You know how many times I've done crazy runs on the first drop attempt? I've done like 3 to 5 different days. It's like the first drop attempt is always crazy for some reason. I think I know what to call you. Let me think of a creative one. Alright. Personally, I like Hezi. There's this one friend that's been calling me that. I guess I've just gotten used to it, I guess. I said I guess twice. That's weird. $800 no hesitations. What's up? That's longer. What do you mean? Hey? Is that just a... What the heck is that? Oh my gosh. Oh well. Wait, so what did you do? I thought people normally like spam emojis or something. Was it just emojis you spammed, or did you do something else? Bro, just emojis? Come on. I mean, it does technically count as a symbol, and you know, it probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference between, like, one of those weird A's with the 2 dots up on top. I don't know. Probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference, but... How about instead of asking to be mod, how about you ask Nightbot to not do that? Or, like, ask me to change... I don't know. I could try to change it. Nightbot, can you say pretty please, no timing me out? No, I mean, you can ask me to change it, but... Duet. Anytime you die past 45, see what you would have gotten if you hadn't died there. That's a pretty good idea. That way I get practice there, but I also get to see what I would have gotten. I guess that's a good idea. Occasionally. Because, if I keep, like, dwelling on what could have happened, then, well, I don't know, you know. Sometimes we shouldn't dwell on the things that could have happened. Because then you focus less time on the things that can happen now. Anyways. Wise wisdom stuff. Should probably practice the ball more. I don't want to practice the ball. I keep telling myself that. It's like I have trauma from that one day. I think the first day that you got on stream. That took so long and I hated it, but bro. I think I'm consistent at the ball enough. See? Yeah. Yes! Let's go! Dude, it's only been like 30 minutes! Oh my gosh, we got to the spam! Let's go! Just that little bit. Okay, we're definitely going back there and seeing what we would have gotten. Holy crap! First, I gotta put this. Wait, what? Okay, come on. Is chat bugging out again? Because it's not showing me that last message on my phone. Yeah, it says it right here, but not on my phone. Alright, wait, hold on. Third drop attempt. Alright, wait. What was the highest BPM we got? 176. Wait. I saw 176 max. Did it go back up? Nope. I want to say 176. Okay, now your messages are showing up here on my phone. Bro, you should generally train your nerve. I do. I'm goated at nerve. I'm like, bro, I have on the GDDL, my main thing is nerve. Hold on, let me pull it up. Cause it's got like a little skill tracker thingy. All right. Here it is. It's got like a skill thing for me, like to track my skill. And of all the extremes and like levels I've submitted, nerve control is like one of the highest. Bro, I do a bunch of nerve control levels, like 9 circles. I think let's go up here. I have 9 circles, Acropolis. Acropolis is definitely a nerve one. I think Poltergeist might be one. Bloodbath. Honestly, just any like hard level. It's like nerve control, but I think 9 circles levels are the biggest nerve control levels. Funny story. In the middle of my Thanatophobia completion, my nightly get off the computer timer went off in the middle of my completion, and I still beat it. And that was crazy. Do you know my BPM after I beat Sonic Wave Infinity? Yeah, dude, what was it? It was like 190, 200. Because, bro, if it's anything over 220, you were, like, dead. Alright. Let's see what would have happened. 215? That's crazy. That's a 5-year-old's max heart rate. I got a heart attack and rushed to the hospital. Oh, crap. Yeah, I think your max heart rate is 220 minus your age. So 215 is a 5-year-old's max heart rate. Oh, that's crazy. So if you're like 90 years old, your max heart rate is 130. Okay, this is the same attempt. Don't beat it, don't beat it, don't beat it. Okay, good. But also, that kind of sucks. That's a stupid place to die. I would have gotten 88! That's crazy! What's a 1-year-old's? 219. I basically have 88% in one death. You talked, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Wait. Let's go back again. Let's do... I'm gonna say nothing. I didn't talk. Although that does seem a little more of a reasonable place to die, but also still kind of stupid. Anyways, dude, 74, let's go! Oh. Dude, I knew I'd get a new vest today. Alright, now I need to put that on the runs thing. And I gotta change the, You should try with no clip a lot. I do try with no clip, but not a lot. Because I feel like no clip is kind of good for practicing like really, really hard levels like Slaughterhouse. But no clip for levels you're already like really consistent at is kind of just more like a skill gauge. It's more like a, okay, where am I at right now? Or just like a fun thing, honestly. That's how I feel about no clip. Whew. I could do a no clip run right now. Let's see what I get. First try. I'm guessing 99.81. Actually, 99.87. I can't restart. One attempt. I can't restart. Unless I go like out of bounds. Ugh. Wave carried. Go, go, go! I got to the cube! Oh! You know, I shouldn't be talking. Gotta lock in. Okay, didn't die at that part. Oh! I died at the... okay. I'm surprised I didn't die at the frame perfect. Easiest part ever. Whoa! I skipped the portal. Crap. Oh. No, come on. I skipped the stupid speed portal. And that messed everything up. Bruh. Okay, come on. I swear, if I hadn't died at the speed portal, my guess would have been like... my first guess would have been correct. Because I guessed 99.81. I was about to get 0.81 or 2. Okay, let's practice this part. Nice. Dude, you got 25 on firework? That's crazy. Got 32 to 100 on tartar sauce. Nice. That's better than me on Sonic Wave. Anyway, speaking of Sonic Wave, getting 74, you know what that means? For the past 4 streams, I've gotten at least 1 cube attempt. This stream, that's made it 5. 5 streams in a row, I've gotten a cube attempt. Once per stream. It's crazy. So if I take 10 more cube attempts to beat it, it'd take 10 more streams. Only 10. Yeah, not to mention a new best. I got 74. Almost got to that one part. Almost got to the easier part. The fluke territory. To be fair, I knew I'd probably die there at some point. Okay, we can officially say we can pass the frame perfect from 0. The one at 72. Of course. Oh, darn. As soon as you said that, take all my luck from tartar sauce and waterwork. I give abracadabra. Sad. Wait, maybe next attempt. Next attempt. Let me just... Watch. This one's the one. Oh, we passed the frame perfect. Your luck. I believe in it. It's destiny. I need to stop talking. Ah, such a dumb death. Oh. Hey, wait, hold on. Never said had to be the next attempt. It's just luck in general. Come on, let's go. This one's it now. No, this one's it. This one's it. Yeah, I think I just passed that frame perfect like 4 times in a row. Actually, what I forgot, every time I die to here, the first 2 clicks, my rule is I always have to do 28 to 42. So I'm gonna do that once. There we go. Cool. How long until the luck wears off? Two minutes? 5 minutes? Ugh. wait. I think your luck... Actually, wait, hold on. I think your luck has taken a while to travel across the world. It's just... shipping time. It's fine. Hold on. It's getting here. Don't worry. Your luck will come. Bro. Yeah, give it a moment. It'll kick in soon enough. Light travels about 600 million miles an hour. Sound goes about 3,000 miles per second. This one just goes 600 per second. We'll get it in a few minutes. The misspell is crazy. I'm too fat. What? Oh. Oh. No one's here. It's because you're invisible. Which next? No. Oh, I think I see you. Oh no, that's crazy. My bed's upstairs, man. Are you what I've been hearing all night? Psst. Bro, I gotta... Sorry, bro, I was playing Tartarus and raging on PC. Bro, that's why I have so much progress on Tartarus. I was wondering where that came from. Bro, come on! Ah! Are you hungry? No. I actually ate today. Actually, I ate something different than normal. Usually I choose the same thing at school lunch. Like every day, but I chose something different today. Bro, come on, let me just... Ah! What is happening? Thank you. Come on. There we go. I just needed to focus. Ugh. Should I make chat bigger? Hold on. I think we're gonna try to do this. Oh, that's good, right? Yeah. I always thought it was a little too small. Maybe it still is. Bruh. That should not happen. Bruh. Okay, 45. Wait, did you call that? Did you call that? Did you call that with the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious attempt? Dude. That was a pretty good one. My luck reached, bro. Yeah! Yeah! Oh. It only took like 10 minutes. Oh wait, I forgot I need to practice that. I forgore. There's another one. See, this one didn't show up in the on my phone. Chargogagog man chogagog chobanagungамog. I still see it in the OBS chat. That's weird. You gotta be kidding me. That was 44. That is not a hard section. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You're back. Unless that's someone else. Bruh. Okay, come on. Was that the 8th? Hold on. Let me check that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was the 8th. Alright. I need to go practice that part now. Yeah, there we go. Just do it once, like visualize it. How many attempts do you have? I have 37.8 on that one. And 17.5 on this one. But there's like 34,000 on a bunch of these other ones. Oh, swag step. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I've got a bunch. There's this one right here. This was the most amount of attempts I'd had on one thing before. Until most recent one, I got 37k on this one. In total, right now, I think we've already reached like the 90k barrier now. I think we've already broken that barrier. $10k more until 100,000. On attempt number 90,126, you will reach 55 plus. Whew. Let's hope. As soon as we do that, as soon as we reach 55, let's like recount all the attempts. See if you were close. I remember that. 126. 9126. Or I could just look back through chat. Unless you trigger Nightbot again. I mean, I can check the deleted messages, right? Yeah. We're fine. Imagine you beat it on that attempt. Dude. That'd be crazy. Then we'd be done. We'd be done like today. Wait, hold on. Yeah. If we just get like 789 attempts today, then we'll be at 90k. We've been going for about 70 minutes. I think we're about 700, 800, 900 attempts. Actually, no. We're more like 500. Because I think, yeah, we'd have to do like 900 attempts today. And I think I'd do about 1,000 to 1.2k every day. And that's in 2 to 3 hours. So we're like halfway through. We're like at 500. Or maybe even like 300, 400, because I didn't spend that much time in the copy practicing the start positions. Starting from 0 always drains attempts slower because I don't die as fast. Bruh. Bruh. Come on. Super attempt? I'm sorry, buddy. That one's not super. Getting bored, I think you should try a random wave mix. It'll help you with Sonic Wave, I think. Well, Sonic Wave will help me with Sonic Wave. Because if I practice other things, I can't get better at Can't get better at this. Trust me? Trust me. Because I need to, if I leave it for like 5 minutes, I gotta warm up again. I can't get better at one level by playing a different one. I mean, you don't have to stay here on stream. You can like watch other YouTube videos. That's why you got recommended. Like, you got a feed. Those words are not being used correctly. You have videos in your recommended feed, bro. You don't need 2 feed. I cannot speak today. Anyways. It only matters if I'm bored. Because that's when it becomes a problem. Of course. All right. Nice. This attempt is dedicated to socks. Alright. Socks died at 19. Wait, hold on. Oh, I think I figured it out. I think I figured out the cause. No? Darn. Sometimes when you click onto a level, like in the level, it starts to like play the play button sound effect at the start of each attempt, and I think that's kind of weird. Thought I figured out the reason. You're back? Why, hello, back. My name is No Hesitation. Ugh. Come on. Now I have to practice that part again. There we go. Go. I'm thinking I should do the first wave again. Like in one run. Yeah, let me do that. Come on. There we go. Come on. I fixed your challenge. Try it, please. Sorry, I need to stick to Sonic Wave. A while ago, I decided I'm not taking level requests. Yeah, sorry. That's good enough. Alright. think I know how you can get tons of views. What's your idea? Make it a vertical stream so people who scroll in shorts can find your stream. See, I don't know how to. I want to keep it like landscape for the completion video, but I don't know if I can do that, but also do vertical. I feel like there's probably a way to have shorts people, doom scrolling people, find a landscape stream on shorts, but I don't know how, because I definitely don't want to keep it vertical. Because when I beat it, I'm gonna have to show the video as vertical. That's gonna be really weird. Yeah. So you can go in live instead of home. Do if you click, okay. Instead of home, do if you click on home where stream is, showing it would be a vertical, but on the live tab it would be landscape. So you go in live instead of home. If you click on home where stream is, showing it would be vertical, but on the live tab it would be landscape. Well, I don't take my videos straight from the live thing or anywhere on YouTube. I take it from here, recording on OBS. If you click on home where stream is, showing it would be vertical. Dude, your grammar is making it a little confusing. What do you mean? I don't know how to explain it. I could probably search it up. Bro! When's the level request stream? I'm not doing any more level request streams either. In my opinion, they're too stressful. I think I already explained, you know, how I feel about level request streams. I don't know if you were there or not, but yeah, it's a bit like, you skipped me, or you know, I don't, I feel pressured to give them like good advice to make better decoration and gameplay and stuff. And you know, I'm not a mod. I don't make good levels either. If I did do level request streams, it'd probably have to be a lot more orderly. Yeah, it's just really stressful for me. With Sonic Wave grinding streams, I can just sit down and do what I'd normally be doing, but just on stream. And I can chat with all you people, and yeah. That's because you're too kind like me. Grow a spine, learn to judge levels that genuinely suck. Helps so much. I did that before. I know you'd feel bad. Yeah. I'm all for being kind, but I'm also really big into constructive criticism. It's not that I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I mean, yeah, that is like 30 to 40% of it. But, you know, 60% of it is actually just me not feeling like I could actually give enough good advice. And also just... yeah, that one day we did level requests, I just felt really stressed, and I don't want to go back to that type of experience again. I'm begging you to be harsh if the deco is bad. Can I make harsh comments about the gameplay as well? Do everything? Alright. Well, you asked for it. You fixed the dual bug? Alright. Well... Fix the gravity bug. If I'm gonna be really harsh, I'm gonna say the like the text after you after you do a little section. It's kind of like redundant in the fact that it took me literally like 300 attempts. I passed it like 1 billion times when I was trying to beat it, and it took me so long to realize it was like two characters, like me versus the creator, or like the player versus the creator, talking to each other. It wasn't like me being like, oh, it's easy, it's so easy, and the creator being like, oh, do you want harder? You know, it took me 1 billion years, and that little note saying you had to jump so you didn't die. It also took me 1 billion years to realize what that meant as well. And I linked that to as if like I were checking or like selecting an answer to their response, and the gimmick is kind of cool, but the execution, yeah, like it all took me like 1 billion years. You gotta make it like plain and clear. Maybe have the like messages, like if you truly want to include a section with no gameplay, you know, that kind of like, it kind of bores the player, and you know, they don't want to read all that, right? So if you truly want to stick to the like conversation type gimmick, you could try to make it like make the messages like hover over the player, or like have a, you know, you gotta have like personification. You gotta have a little person to talk to. So you gotta give like symbolism to the creator. Like, okay, I need to shut up. Okay, but yeah, like the messages weren't a different color. And fun fact, you can actually make certain colors the same color as the player. Because if you go, I'm going to show you this real quick. If I were to make a message or something, just to say, like, as if it were, hold on, what the heck is happening? There we go. That is really weird. Anyways, if I wanted to say this is my message, I could go to edit object, and I could like go to, I could press player color 1, and that will make the message whichever player color it is. And since I have blue and gray, these are blue and gray, and if I change my icon colors, I go over here and I make it like something, I don't know, like, that looks ugly, hold on. If I make it black and red, I go back here, in the same exact level, I didn't have to change anything, but in the player color thing, you didn't have to change anything, but now it's all of a sudden red. I think I gotta change the black though. If I change the black to like green, yeah, whatever player plays the level, you don't even have to change it, but yeah, it changes the color to be the player's color. You just gotta go to edit object, player color 1, player color 2, and it changes it. And you could also scale it down to make it like fit your, or like, I don't know, but you add a group ID to the object, and you know, it now has a group ID. You go to the move object, and if you just place this above that, above the player, and you just lock X, lock Y, and you target the group ID to the group ID that this message is. It's 1, and then it'll follow you, right? So you can use this to kind of say that this is your message. But yeah, it's also pretty easy as well. You can use the alpha trigger to make it like pulse at a certain point. Be like, I don't know. One of my favorite things that I've seen on the internet is it follows you, but then maybe like over here there's another invisible jump pad or something, and above it is another alpha trigger, and as soon as you hit that alpha trigger, it goes to opacity 1 immediately, and then starts fading. So it's like a ease in, ease out type thing. So it'll go like this. Yo, that's a little too fast. Hold on. But yeah, see that's one of one of my favorite types of things. Is like it automatically shows that it's you've got the personification, you've got the way to tell that it's you saying that, right? So the gameplay as well. There's the I need to change back. Hold on. But yeah, there's a bunch of kinks and you know, play testing things with your challenge. Hold on, why is it doing that? Why the heck is it doing that? Anyways, there's a bunch of gameplay parts. I could go into depth. I feel like if I keep talking about all the I could go into depth about all the little things you could change, but some parts there's like these slopes that are just open. There's no like background objects, or not like objects behind it, but like objects connecting to it, and it just looks like stairs, right? Like floating blocks. You gotta have like, see here, the only blocks you have sometimes are like the edge blocks right here, but you don't have these blocks in the middle making it a full shape, right? And it helps to keep the player from like outside, or like it gives it a structural shape, right? Yeah, there's a lot of moments in there where it does that, and to make a layout level look good and not crappy is just do that. That's like a really easy way. If you have wave and you have ship and a bunch of other things, that's a really good way to make it look good without like decoration. Yeah, there's a lot of other little things like that. That one part where in the first version you made it, that was kind of like the end, right after the duel. Wait, hold on. So over here, I've got a good detail to show you. If I go into the frame stepper, I turn on show hitboxes, you know, I'm just gonna come up to this part real quick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But basically, when you transition into the duel, you see this part right here? The duel portal, it makes it really hard to, you see how it's kind of like overlapping, it's kind of overlapping the top blocks. And if I'm gonna go to practice mode to show you. If I go up and I'm coming down, I shouldn't be able to die here, right? But since it's unfair, I do. As you can see, it's kind of like splitting off, and it just dies, right? So that's kind of what's happening after when you go into the duel portal for your level. Is when I go into the duel portal, it's a very likely chance that I hit a block, and it's just like really unfair. So I have to do an extra click here to make sure I don't die, right? There's a lot of weird play testing gimmicks in your level. If you want the harsh response, I could say, I can tell it kind of looks like it's made by a 9-year-old. But honestly, it's not just a bunch of portals and jump pads all in random clusters, so at least it's not that. It's not bad. It's got a vision, it's got a story. It's just the execution and the little gimmicks. There's a bunch of swag routes, or potential swag routes, I guess. There's also a bunch of visual cues that make it harder. It's a bit like, there's this one part where, let me show you. There's this one part where it's kind of turned around, and if you've already got a little a space where you're trying to avoid, right? If you're going through this in wave mode or something, and you go up through here, it's hard to tell. You know, you don't have this little extra space right here. You don't have this part, and that's kind of the biggest thing, is because with this, we kind of have to guess where this top part is gonna be. We have to guess that it's around here, and when we guess, it's harder to tell whether we're gonna hit this block here. There's a lot of different weird gameplay mechanical things that are kind of harder to judge, or like there's a bunch of blind jumps, like maybe you just teleported out of nowhere, or you're like, you have to do a jump immediately after, and you don't know where the jump is because you can't see it. Like, oh crap, you have to react immediately after. Those are blind jumps, and those are one of the most annoying things a level can have. And having a bunch of those is immediately what gets a player to just jump off the level. So you asked for it. You asked for the harsh truth, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of intuitive. You've got to kind of make your own assumptions. Be like, okay, if I'm the player, what turns me off? What makes me want to click out of the level? You got to pretend you're the player, right? You got to be like, okay, I didn't have enough time to react to that. I do not like that. Or if you have asymmetrical duel, Most people hate asymmetrical dual. If you can make it like click along to the beat, it can be fire sometimes, but yeah, you gotta make it like super sight readable. You gotta make it, gotta have jump indicators, good coloring, because if you have like a red ground and a blue background, those are contrasting colors, and sometimes in some situations it could be good, but it's just the color execution and stuff that really delivers the vibe you're trying to go for. Nice. Alright, so far it's about a 1 in 11 chance to get past 72 from 0. But that's including the 4 or 5 attempts from before I got 71 for the first time. Let's see, if I look back at the log, got 74, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, so we've had 7 cube attempts ever since we got, or no, actually 6 ever since the first time we got 71. So that means it's a 1 in 6 chance, or 16.66%. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What's the 14th? Bro. fixed a lot of it? Alright, nice. Might play it after stream. Nice. I think after you left, I said a few more things I want to look back on. But nice. That's such a stupid place to die. Hold on. Hold on. This is the same attempt. Bruh. That was also a stupid... Oh my gosh. This is also the same attempt. Okay. Bro, 35 or 34 to 80. That's pretty good. Wasn't even going for that, but I was just trying to practice the first wave. You gotta be kidding me. That part's not hard. go! 42 to 100. For a second time. Nice. That's officially the third time in my life I've done that. Whew. Oh wait, I can change that as well. Bro, that is not true. There's no way I've done 4 runs 75,000 times. I only have like 90,000 in total. 38,000. Oh my gosh. That is just plain not true. Ugh. Oh well. $3.22. again. Wait, was it the 19th and 20th? So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 14, 19. Let's go to 30 drop attempts. Or 25. Bro, come on. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop at 25 drop attempts. Of course. Passed the first one, but not the second one. Alright, one more drop attempt and then we end stream. And there it is. There's the 25th drop attempt. All right. You know what, I'm gonna count all this up. 17,743. $38,229. $90,333. Minus 89,211. Cool. Got 74 today. Got a new best. We also got 42 to 100 for the second time. I'm probably gonna put that in the title of next stream, as well as this stream, probably. But yeah, for my future self, I'm just gonna look through all this. That way, future me, when I look through all this, I just have to go to last video so I can look at all my progress, calculate stuff. Anyways, that was today's stream. I think actually, hold on. Let me look at the runs real quick, because we got 28 to 93, 34 to 80, 42 to 100, 47 to 74, which is easy, 70 to 100 two times, 81 to 100, 87 to 100 a billion times. All right. Yep, that looks like the best few runs today. I will see you in 2 days. So, yeah. See ya.